poison on my blade. Then let's go!
you like a glove. We'll make it for you.
Do it. What are you doing?
Your men.
Finally.
Leave this to me. I know you, Renaigse. And to do that, you spilled the blood.
We seek a cure for my people. That is the reason I liberated the sages. I am fully committed to finding this cure. Even
Well, don't hold back for my...
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
enough. You were defeated, but I'm not here to take your lives. Where is the Mistress of Wisdom? I will keep the secret for myself. Neither the Bridge Alliance nor...
I hope you speak with... You will find that Yerna ha Kadachtas in the village. Now leave us.
Good day.
What are you doing here? The Renaigse have...
I seek audience with the Mistress of Wisdom.
The Tiarna is in her home. And if I knew where she was... Go away, leave me alone now.
Please now. I wish her no harm. I just need to speak with...
You speak well and...
Then, in that case...
There is...
Very well.
That would be good.
Bortir to Madre. I have no idea.
I do not seek to...
I don't know where she is. You are in one of them, and we are...
Maybe I could help.
Help us? During the Great Hunt. During the last hunt.
Would you like me to...
That would be good.
Good day. My name...
Wir Tirtomod, what are you doing?
Do you know where I might find them?
The Tirna.
Do you know where she might...
I am sorry, but your kind has many who beg. You need to prove to us that...
Tell me what I can...
You could help me find a secret. It is a sacred stone that my boy had it with me when... Of course, the animals left me alone in the end. I would gladly go and look for it, but what with the preparations and the...
I see. I'm going to look near the river.
Thank you, Renaise.
Can you help us remember where...
On the edge of... That is where I...
Thank you. I must leave. Let's take a look at this chime. The base is damaged. The wooden tubes can no longer hit each other. We will need to craft a new base.
Kirk might be able to help. He's quite the able-bodied soldier. Good with his hands.
Hello. Are you...
Esqueto, I know no more.
What has happened to you?
My eyes have clouded.
But by the devils, why?
No one knows. But I can no longer. But I...
This is absurd. You don't think that you should...
If I tell them I have... And then, I'm the only person to know.
Very well. Can you tell me which plants, if you are certain that they are
But how am I to guide you?
Describe them to me.
One is a blue flower, the other a...
Very well. I am back, Padilla.
Yeah?
I found the herbs that you were looking for.
Thank you.
I will tell them that you're...
Thank you again. But I do not wish that...
Goodbye, Padilla. Ongos?
What do you want?
I really need to...
Did you find...
Not as if...
Then oil?
Can you help us remember...
On the egg, that is...
Thank you. Can you help us remember...
On that is...
Thank you. I'm going to see if I can... I must leave.
Do it! You cannot enter here.
Very well. need a bit of practice.
Greenblood, there's something I would...
I'm listening.
I recruited a young man for the Guard a few months... I've been tracking his progress. I would like you to meet him so that...
My opinion?
Ever since our departure from... But I have clear standing orders to assure the protection...
I see. You've been thinking this recruit...
Precisely. So then...
I don't have time now.
Anything else?
I must leave you.
Greenblood! I would still like to... So then,
I don't have time now.
anything else?
I must leave you.
Greenblood! Tell me, I would still like... So then,
But of course.
must be with the other recruits in the barracks.
I've been asking myself why everyone calls you captain, seeing as you have no ship. But now I'm beginning to understand.
I'm happy to have poured some oil in your lantern, sailor.
I need a bit of practice.
Oh, it's you, Onul Menawi! Come and see!
Good day, soldiers.
Your Excellency,
Captain?
Soldiers,
may we be of service?
I'm looking for the soldier.
I never heard that name.
Never heard the name, Captain.
That's strange.
Maybe he's been moved since then.
In Serene.
If I may, Captain.
That's right, Captain. He has a red... Anything else? Excellent.
I'm looking for the soldier, Rain.
I never...
That's
If I may.
That's right. Anything... Rank and assignment, soldier.
Recruit! First...
Anything else? What is your charge? Anything else? That will be all.
Addy!
Well, I'll be damned.
Manfred!
Oh.
I've been looking for one of Marek. I would like for his ex...
I'm sorry, Kurt.
Informed about...
He is dead. I was told he had too much... I'm extremely sorry, Kurt.
That's bollocks. That lad isn't...
People change. When they're...
I still don't believe...
Listen, you might as well go and ask the doctor down... I might have misunderstood what was reported to me. Those doctors use such...
Excellent idea.
You're right.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
Well now, a visit. Can I help you with...
We are here concerning the matter.
Are you family?
You could say that.
I see. Well,
when was the body brought?
day before yesterday.
Can you tell me anything about this?
All I know is what I was told by the... They said they'd spent the evening together. A horrid habit, the sort...
Rainer was not...
Maybe not. All the same, his companions found him drowned in the bay.
How then did he die?
He drowned.
Yeah, and his death makes no sense. He didn't drink...
All the same, that's...
Might we take a look?
No, I wouldn't recommend that. To see...
I'm a soldier, Doc. I've seen a number of men in peace.
I have as of yet to present myself. And as the title in... Therefore...
I see. 1,000 pardons. It's the body in the middle. Examine him if you must.
This one is just a boy. Kurt, is this your...
Yes, that's my Rainer.
We'll need to examine the body.
He's not the first young man I've seen.
I'm no doctor. It looks like he's been beat. It's suspicious.
The boy I knew would never have drunk himself senseless.
I believe you, Kurt. Excuse me, Doctor, but
it is... The science of death is a complex art.
That is true. But your writing is hard to read.
What an idiot. I am truly sorry, but I was given no choice in the matter.
How's that?
2 men. Lieutenants, I saw immediately this was a lie, but I began my examination, but the men returned. I was told to forget what I'd discovered.
Who were they?
I have no idea. I had never seen them.
What colours were they?
None. They must have removed these. Listen, it's obvious that this... I have no intention of...
Have no fear, Doctor.
My condolences, Kurt. I'm truly sorry. I know the pain of losing a crew member.
Thank you, Vasco.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for...
We have a situation. The doctor falsified his report.
You have to be pulling me leg.
Lieutenants that he didn't recognize.
Which regiment was Rainer assigned to?
Let me have a look at the register. Stab my heart with a rusty blade. His name's been crossed out.
What mess was the boy into, Manfred?
Your lad was in the 6th or...
Just like that?
Not of late. This isn't the first lad who's been reared. Each time I start complaining about it,
Something truly bizarre is going on.
Let's try and discover which company...
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
I need to get to the bottom of this mystery, Greenblood. I don't like being taken for a fool. Even if the lieutenants weren't stationed at these barracks, someone here must know where Rainer was assigned.
We should also go and check the tavern. Men on leave will perhaps have looser lips than those within the walls. Good day, soldier.
Good...
Desardet.
Captain Kurt.
Oh, at your service.
Since you know who we are...
Anything else?
You don't quite look like you...
It's quite normal.
I joined up, but at the beginning we were... I started exercises when we got to Newson.
And do you like it here?
I sure do. That's why I joined...
I do.
Anything else?
That will be all, soldier.
Thank you. At your service.
Do you know a recruit?
Rainer?
The boy is terrified now that so long as he's in that state, he'll say...
That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
What can I pour for you?
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go.
Excellency.
I saw you in the...
Your Excellency. I am one of the officers. How can I help you?
We were investigating the...
I've never...
I know.
Did he die at the...
No. We have no idea.
I recruited the lad myself, Lieutenant. And just someone has been trying to... But Rainer deserves justice.
I hear you. But alas...
At your service, my lady.
Here.
It's just that...
You're on leave, or you would...
Yes, but...
Drink!
Now then. Why don't you...
Well, I didn't. I didn't serve with. He was leaving the 11th when I joined. And then, poof. And then Rayner, we asked where he'd been sent, but you, he won't be.
Where can we find you?
At the barrack.
Thank you. And watch yourself when leaving. That will be all, soldier.
Thank you.
Hello, Your Ex. What can I do for you?
No, thank you.
Hello, Your Ex. What can I do for
No, thank you. Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
What's your assignment?
The 11th is... As for anything else?
Could you tell me which company?
The 11th... Anything...
We are concerned about the death of a young...
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Rayner, and as the acting lieutenant instructs, so just stop with the lies.
You know what they say?
And concerns only the guard.
If you have so much as an ounce, don't you believe he deserves...
Yes, but you have no idea what's been going on. Come back after sundown.
Very well.
Anything else?
Are you sure that you can't help us?
Let's be perfectly straight. And as the acting... So just stop with the...
You know what they say?
And concern...
If you have so... Don't you believe...
Yes, but you have come back after...
Very well.
Anything...
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Your crew has the scurvy, Kurt, and they're dying from fear.
I must agree, sailor. And I don't like it one bit.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
We are quite alone now.
Rayner was indeed a member of...
Continue.
One morning, I was so furious. It wasn't easy. But one thing's for certain. I learned that a good many recruits... Finally...
What sort of...
A sort of...
Where can we find...
I've no idea. This regiment... protects its secret. If you want to know more, it's been said that he took part.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous...
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending up like... Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Good day, Lieutenant.
What's your pleasure?
What company do you serve?
The 6th, excellent. Anything else?
To where are you assigned?
The 6th company is in... We operate mainly in... But don't worry. We avoid all confront... Anything else?
Tell me about the Phantom Red...
About what?
I do know that it's frowned upon, so... I'm in a favorable...
That's a handsome sum. That might allow me to distance very well. I've seen the regiment. Even fought beside them on an operation. On that occasion, our marching orders were kept secret until the last... We were asked to remove our regiment emblems. And our pay wasn't even recalled. And of course, we were ordered to speak. I hope you realize the risk I'm taking.
Have no fear.
An attack. A lightning strike.
Marvelous. A company that behaves like...
I know. The regiment is made up of young recruits. The training is extremely arduous. And my guess is... I know that they set up camp just outside the city, but I'd be at a loss to tell you precisely where...
Thank you, Left.
This story is making me sick.
I'm sorry.
This isn't your doing. But these...
You do realize that your own commander is certainly involved in outright clandestine operations?
That he's aware of the existence of the regiment, there is no doubt. It wouldn't be the first head that didn't know what his hands...
What do you wish to...
I'm gonna find the location of this camp, and when I know where to smoke out these bastards, if you were of a mind to accompany me...
Let me know when you discuss...
You can count on me.
Let's get rid of these money
Greenblood, my friend. My contacts have spoken. I was able...
Do you still think they should...
More than ever. You know that I want to know what kind of hornets. I want to know what these... But I fear if I go alone, I might not be able to control... I need the help of my bet.
How can I refuse such a request?
Greetings. So?
Thank you, but I'll continue on.
About to get dicey!
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Want to cast more spells? Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
I was informed of your arrival by my sentinels, but I didn't think it would be you, Kurt.
Rolf?
You two know each other?
We train together.
The world of warriors is very small, Kurt. And who are these people?
My name is Desardet. I'm the
And I am Captain Vasco. No.
These people sure are important.
I've heard things about this place. About this...
And we wanted to see what it was all...
That's very nice of you, but visitors aren't. What goes on here is only the...
Does the same apply?
Listen, Kurt. I can give you and your friends anyway. Knowing you as well as I do, I'm aware. So...
What is it you do here? And why is this place...
The natives have their magic, and we have to train elite. Our role is... sensitive.
I see the reason for this kind of training. And yet I've never heard of this.
We're still in the early stages of the program. Our leaders demand secrecy.
This is a huge camp for such a secret location.
The main building is reserved for off-front, and rear of the camp are dedicated, but most exercises...
Impressive.
Only the best come here. Once they arrive, they're separated into 2 squadrons, each... But you already know.
Yes.
Will you tell us about your...
That's a sensitive topic. The natives' knowledge of the environment gives them as much of it. But if you want to know more, you...
Actually, we found out about this camp.
A kid I recruited.
Oh. My condolences.
Don't insult my intelligence.
All right. The accident occurred during a maneuver. It's regrettable.
We've taken up enough of...
I agree, and
I'd like to question your lieutenant instructors.
You've become a real... Fine.
I'm sorry. I couldn't contain my anger.
I noticed. Good thing you know this captain so well.
Lieutenant!
Respectfully.
Here is my friend.
At your orders.
How do the various squadrons...
The recruits I train...
Really?
I teach them how to blend in...
That's strange.
These skills...
What kind of training?
I can't go into detail.
You mean to blind...
But we also teach...
How did you become an instructor?
I have led numerous squadrons. I worked with...
That's very impressive. And I expect that you're familiar with...
Yes, yes.
Kurt, don't you... You see, we need to find...
Your cousin is the governor of New Serene, I've heard. I don't doubt my abilities.
We can't hide anything.
We're trying to find out what happened to Rainer, a recruit who trained...
That name doesn't sound familiar. He must have...
The other lieutenant?
Yes. I'm sorry.
He died. His body...
I guess it was one of you...
We'll question some of you...
At your orders, but...
Soldier!
Captain!
We'd like to learn more.
I have nothing to say about it. Really? Is this a test?
No, it's not.
Well...
You're very united in this squadron.
United?
That's rather sinister.
Yeah.
You seem rather hesitant.
No. Well, and we're lucky to have the lieutenant as...
We should leave this soldier...
Your name, soldier?
Wilhelm. First-class recruit Wilhelm.
Keep it up, Wilhelm.
This recruit, Wilhelm, in spite of himself, led on more than the others.
His resentment is clear. But he won't divulge anything as long as his instructors are nearby.
Hello, soldier.
We need information.
Of course, madam.
How would you describe your...
Yes, we...
Really?
Problems remain?
No, Captain.
What's it like in your squad?
Very good.
Do you trust your...
We're like 5 fingers.
You've sure got...
Yes, Captain.
We've learned that a recruit...
No.
That's strange.
If you don't mind,
He seems afraid.
No.
Very well.
Excellent.
These kids are scared to death.
Yes. This boy's answers about his training seem pretty dubious to me.
You can't hide the lies. Lieutenant, my friend here...
At your orders, Captain.
Can you tell us about your...
The recruits who come here, I don't know what else to tell. Exactly what you think.
What kind of training?
Combating that...
I'm very curious about how you train.
Now, these are complex.
That's a pity.
I heard the recruit Rainer...
Oh, he was a...
So we've heard.
The training we do out, unfortunately, Rainer...
He fell.
During a simulated ambush. I know. I'd like to get back to work now, if you'll allow it.
Go on.
I hope that it won't take too long.
We'll be quick, Left.
The story about training against magic is a lie. This lieutenant has no idea what he's talking about.
So what could they be training recruits for here, then?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I don't like it. Soldier!
Yes.
At ease.
Me?
You look exhausted.
It's difficult at first.
Haven't you ever
I'm not a coward.
What is that?
Our squadron.
You seem concerned.
No, no.
Are you afraid?
Absolutely not, Captain.
Since this is such a...
Yes, of course.
Really?
I don't know what your trainer left the squad...
Sorry, mate.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Lieutenants, report.
Captain?
Could you give us a few minutes and take us around the site? I've never been here before, and I'm curious to see what goes on.
I'm not sure if we can, Captain.
We are on duty, Captain.
Right, Lieutenant. Let's go! Are you coming with us?
No, thank you. I'd rather stay here. Take in some food.
As you like.
Wilhelm, we need to talk.
Why are you doing this?
We didn't think you'd say anything.
If you noticed, others will...
Even more reason to talk. What's really going on?
This is supposed to be a training camp. Only the most talented recruits are allowed to judge. That's what we're told every day.
Tell me about the training.
It's more torture. We're constantly beaten and humiliated. They even push us to police once, so we don't dare talk.
All they leave you with is your survival instinct. Obey.
I heard them tell you about the specialist training. But what they teach us would be more useful for assassins.
As for Rainer?
Yes. One day he just couldn't stand it any longer. They summoned him for night training.
What does that involve?
It doesn't have much to do with real. The weakest serve as punching bags for the others, who are in... If we refuse, we too become... If you're looking to punish Rainer's murderer, you can start with me. We all.
Thank you for telling us all.
I hope you can do something. Have this camp closed.
We understand the risk you've taken.
Thank you. Really. That was truly fascinating.
Captain?
I've seen everything I needed to see. You can leave us.
Yes, Captain.
Shall we go?
Kurt, Wilhelm has spoken.
What did he tell you?
He said the recruits go through hell. Rainer wouldn't stand for these methods.
Are you sure he used...
Yes. But he...
And the others beat them.
You know about this?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I scouted out the site. There's two parts of the barracks. Rolf's quarters, and the...
We can't just barge in and hope they give up.
Let's wait for night. We'll sneak into the camp unseen, search the barracks, the private quarters, and then the base.
We might also try to find out where there's night...
Yes. I wouldn't want...
Strange. There's no one left in this part of the camp.
Maybe they're in the combat pit behind the barracks. I saw it when I visited the camp. Or they've already left for their night training. Let's find Rolf's office. He surely has the key to the basement.
This letter is disturbing, Kurt. It confirms that several deaths have been disguised, but it says that the recruits trained here have been... And yet I'm sure that Constantine knows nothing about... The conclusion of the letter also confirms...
So Torsten...
So it seems.
He's gone too far. He dishonors us all.
locked. This room. What could have happened in here?
I know this smell only too well. Fear, blood, death.
And to think I complained about the Nords' training practices, but this is horrific, Kurt.
This document explains a lot. They torture the... Raina shows up on this list more than once.
Those who resist too much are lynched during night training.
Kurt. Wilhelm's name was at...
The boy will...
We can't let them kill him.
The risk is that Rolf will ambush us.
If this boy dies because of us... I refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
You're a good captain. I hope you understand.
They're just kids. There has to be a way to reason with them.
We'll do what we can, Kurt. I can't promise anything more.
There's poison on my blade. Then let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
It's blocked. It's blocked.
You're so predictable.
I knew you were a bastard, but I didn't think you'd be part of this disgrace.
Have fun, soldiers! The traitors must die!
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
I won't repeat myself, recruits. Execute these traitors!
Soldiers, listen to your captain. You are the victims of these monsters, and we are here to save you. We surrendered without resistance, to avoid a fight and to spare your lives.
Well, what do you want us to do? We have orders, and we know what will happen to us if we don't obey.
Enough! To arms! Attack!
Put your weapons down and no one will get hurt.
Really? What do you think will happen when you'll be considered traitors?
Death is all that awaits.
I don't see a way to convince them to surrender, Kurt. I'm sorry.
Not as much as I am.
Bit of poison on my blade.
And let's go! To my help! And death to the others!
Let's see if you can ward off this fight. Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Move away!
You're finally here.
Sorry, Captain.
I hope your troops are ready for a...
Captain Kurt in these curtains.
Don't underestimate. Shut up. Your troop...
What have you done with Wilhelm?
Kurt, I'm terrible.
Saved him first.
Don't blame the wrong people.
You're right.
Recruits!
A bit of poison on my blade.
Then let's go!
Will you be all right, Kurt?
Yes. Yeah, what a waste.
What do you want us to...
I'll need backup if I really want. We must go see Major Sieglinder in New Serena.
Are you sure she wasn't...
Her? She already held the command. He would have sacked her, or worse, if she didn't have some...
There's no use brooding over the past.
Sieglinder, I need to talk.
What's the matter, Kurt?
We've just returned from a training camp, a secret camp, where elite soldiers...
Don't tell me that.
Yes. One of my...
I am sorry, Kurt. I knew something was...
We put an end to it all. We had to.
I told you that the commander's ambition and that we would...
Yes. At the time...
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to speak out, Sieglinder.
If I were as close to him and his family...
I know.
You've always been a loyal person, but Torsten betrayed us all.
Believe me.
Goodbye, Kurt.
An astounding place. This must be the village of Eden that the Mother Cardinal told us about. All that's left to do is find Father Justinius.
Welcome to Eden.
Thank you.
And I am
The Mother Cardinal has asked me to...
That's excellent news. If you want to learn more about these tablets, she supervises the... You should find her a bit further in the...
Who are the suspects?
The heretical brutes. They must have wanted to please the demons.
How could they have learned...
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. They are so...
I must leave you.
May the enlightened...
If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on... Father.
I'm glad...
I must leave you.
May the enlightened...
Hello. Can I ask you some...
Of course.
I talked to Father Justinius.
Indeed.
Whom do you suspect of...
Alas, some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit, or it could have been vengeance.
Where were the tablets the night they...
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. But first, we wanted to examine them. You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to.
I imagine that someone...
Of course, we took turns guarding. If I remember correctly, it was...
Well,
I am the one who should be thankful.
The Mother Cardinal told me that this... Are you one of the
Yes, and then I...
What was the reaction?
Most of them were not... They were afraid, and there were even... I suppose they...
Were there any confront...
Yes, the Inquisition, but we stood...
Thank you. Thank you. I will... Greetings. Desade.
I'm Brother Vert.
According to your colleague...
Indeed.
What can you tell me about that?
No, nothing in particular.
Someone had to enter...
I have no idea.
Do you suspect...
Not really.
Well...
Of course. All that matters...
Do you think the culprit...
Well, since none of the natives...
They are the ones...
Well, some...
Well, thank you.
As you wish. There were witnesses to the discovery of these tablets.
What do you mean?
Now we can prove Saint Matthias. To keep rummaging the way Sister Eugenia does will only create more...
I was... Have you been in Eden?
2 months, approximately. I joined Sister Eugenia's. We arrived straight... But once we were here, we must...
You talked about a mission with the natives.
I may be under the command of Sister Eugenia here. Our mission is to banish pagan cult. The island belongs to Saint Matthias.
You have a very unique... How are your relations with...
When I arrived, we were still... They were very reluctant. Our attempts eventually... The warriors. And it has proved nothing. I would like to go back...
Of course. I will leave you to your work. Father. I must leave you.
May the enlightened...
Father.
I'm glad...
Tell me about...
The answer.
Why share this...
If I...
How well do you get left?
Some of their...
And how well...
There is... It often I am...
I must leave.
May the enlightened...
Hello. I am Lair, the
Hello. Desarden.
There are on all men. What do you want from?
I have heard a lot of things about this village of...
Oh.
Tell me about the arrival of the people of Thélème.
The priests were roaming. They were asking questions. One morning they...
The priests told me that they had managed to come...
As long as we refused to. So, we let them talk. Some of the things they say are beautiful.
One of the theologians...
They wanted to foil our Donegad did not, but since they voiled...
What happened to your warriors?
They did not accept the presence of the... They even asked their soul. The priests only asked for peace.
Aren't you angry after all that?
No.
Your opportunity...
For the Renaigse to... But men...
I have to go.
Like...
I knew that the story would be more complex than we've been told. But I must admit that despite these few alterations to history, the result is astonishing. Either way, the resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur. There's only one entrance, and the door shows no...
Brother Virgil can't have cared less then.
It's very likely that It can't be a coincidence that they decide...
So, we have to find their...
We know that this theft could be an act of vengeance by the natives. They must still have allies in the village. He will certainly know who's close to the exiles.
You have returned.
I think I know who...
Really?
I believe those who were exiled... They must have taken the time.
You may be...
You do well to tell me once the priest...
I do not think.
Since you do not want to... The Inquisitor...
I think...
If she's helping the...
Her son... If you go...
I have no... I have to go.
Like so.
Greetings.
Bird tier 2.
Listen, I know. There's no point...
If you know that...
The only means of alleviating the situation with Thélème is to give the priests their tablets back. So if you do not want your son to suffer their wrath...
Bran and the rest of the exiles, if you want to take the tablets away from them without being seen, and please...
Things are about to get dicey. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Things are about to get dicey! Potion if you want to cast more spells! You're running out of energy! Drink a potion! Your power will no longer protect you! Things are about to get dicey! They've robbed your armor! Be careful! I can't hold on much longer! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Potion if you want to cast more spells! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! You're running out of energy! Drink a potion!
Here's the place that Vindwal indicated. The exiles must be near. Don't worry, we'll be discreet. And if I remember correctly, we should avoid the path on the left.
Do it!
What? I'm not here to fight you. but I must retrieve...
What? How do you know we have them? We will not give them back! We lost our homes.
I know that you are seeking vengeance. Your mother helped you.
They will not suspect. And even if they...
Perhaps I could do something...
You are...
I am also...
We want to... But she only accepts... Give us a family and a home and...
Very well. I hope that we manage to convince Deirdre.
Especially considering she isn't exactly known for her friendship towards strangers. Bit of poison on my blade. Let's see if you can ward off this feint. Armor will no longer protect you.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
What do you seek?
I come on behalf of...
Some already.
But not all...
We're about to go...
I implore you to reconsider Deirdre.
Very well. You can tell anything more?
I need to be going.
Well,
I'm glad I managed to convince her. Now we'll be able to retrieve the tablets, and the exiles will have a clan once more.
So?
She accepted to welcome...
I did not think that...
Thank you.
Ad Loreda.
What are you doing here?
I was worried for my son.
Yes, everything is fine.
Really? What about the...
I managed to convince her to
I thank you for helping them.
I retrieved your relics.
Thank you. Thank you immensely.
I am curious to know who is responsible for...
I do not want to point the finger at anyone.
Your indulgence honors you.
In any case, you should also pay more attention. This theft would never have
But
happened.
that is precisely what we desire. We'll make sure to improve. I would be most...
I might come back at...
Naturally.
Actually, I must...
Your next expedition...
Our brave researchers must continue. In the meantime, here.
Thank you.
Oh, there you are, Your Excellency.
What's going on?
After deciphering the content of the tablets, but they must have encountered problems. He most likely came to seek help, but he failed.
I am not a doctor.
Oh, please do. Any help would be appreciated, and the healer we sent for will certainly...
This man is burning up with fever. And the flesh is swollen around the bite. Have you tried giving him...
Of course, but to know...
No matter what, this man was in the swamp. But local healers will... We could ask Lair.
Almanawi, I heard.
Did Vindwald?
Yes, and you proved me wrong.
I need your advice.
I heard.
He has all the he must have been bitten.
So, alas.
Thank you. I have to go.
Like.
Here you are again.
I have come to ask for your help.
I do know a few.
One of the researchers.
And now he has the Lawola.
Do you know which
Yes. These priests, you are so. I will make him drink this remedy and he'll get better.
Thank you, Vindwald.
Where am I?
You're in Eden.
The swamp is...
What caused
a nightmare. A colleague and I managed to run away.
Show me the location.
There. Please.
Thank you.
This feint!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Armor will no longer protect you! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Watch your armor! Be careful! Armor will no longer protect you! Take a potion if you want to cast your spells! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! They've blocked your armor! Be careful!
Let's see if you can ward off this feint!
You're running out of energy! Drink a potion! Armor will no longer protect you!
I do not remember there being a path in this place the last time we came.
The researchers must have cleared this passage. If we follow it, we should find it.
Hey, what's happening here? I could hear—
Your Excellency, I'm so—
How did you manage to find—
Brother Fidelis managed—
But he didn't leave alone.
He must be dead, like our— This is yet more proof.
Maybe you should calm—
This expedition was undertaken with our people are disappearing.
Brother Virgil is terrified. We have made incredible discoveries.
You are beyond redemption. If you want to talk to me, Your Excellency—
How charming.
Your Excellency, I hope you will forgive it ever since we are—
Before anything else—
What would you like to—
For what reason were you—
The expedition itself, I'm afraid. For him, according to him—
Were they also—
Without a doubt. But what really angered— Our founder explains that he learned— He now persists in saying that these tablets are fake.
Brother Fidelis told me that several—
Yes, that's why he left 3 more of our colleagues. I made a mistake.
And no one has searched.
I wanted us to search, along with lack of preparation.
And by someone, I suppose—
Indeed.
I'm thankful for these pieces of information.
Of course, that's understandable.
Brother Virgil.
What do you want?
Can you explain to me—
The reason for it is very simple. The discoveries made in Eden were sufficient. She organized this expedition in a hurry, and now she's accepting as facts.
What do you mean?
We found some new tablets, but their content is— I am certain that the natives must have—
How would they have done that?
They must have been helped by an unscrupulous—
Brother Fidelis told me that some of your colleagues went—
They did not go missing. And let's not forget that we can feel their presence.
That's strange. We've been in this— And the only native we met was a little—
Those savages may very well have been— We will not be safe on this island.
I see.
So we can die as well.
I cannot take sides in your quarrel for now, even if you think they are dead.
Well, but I would not get there. Take the path south of—
blade. Then let's go! Let's see if we can ward off this fate. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. You want to cast more spells. Your armor will no longer protect you. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Things are about to get dicey.
These fang marks are impressive. The poor man didn't have a chance. He must have been attacked by a large reptile. Most likely a Llewellyn. But what was he doing alone, so far from the camp? These fang marks are impressive. The poor man didn't have a chance. He must have been attacked by a large reptile. Most likely a Llewellyn. But what was he doing alone, so far from the camp? The cause of death is no mystery. This man was attacked by one of those large reptiles, a Llewellyn. And yet, these iridescent marks on his skin make me think that a stasis spell was cast on him first. He was intentionally immobilized so that he would fall prey to this animal. The body of this man was devoured by beasts, but it happened after he died. One of the wounds is clearly a knife wound. But alas, it is impossible to know who was wielding it. This man's death was no accident, nor was it linked to any predator attack. It was caused by a violent strike to the back of the skull with a mace, and it didn't take place here. The marks surrounding the body show that it was moved, most likely to make it seem like he fell to his death. It seems obvious now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
With what we learned, the culpability of a priest is almost obvious, and Virgil being disingenuous suddenly appears in a very different light, don't you think?
Indeed. I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation. Brother Virgil.
Your Excellency!
Indeed. I regret to say that they—
I knew it! What a waste!
I'm afraid someone else is—
The savages!
You know very well that the natives have nothing—
Who else could it?
Someone who desperately wanted this
Fine. You The Ordo Luminous sent me to ensure that the discoveries we made, but the inscriptions on the tablets are— Can you imagine what would happen if it was said that— But even then— Without realizing that our entire nation—
I understand that you might want to protect your nation, but to go as far as assassinating—
Come now. What would you— You cannot make me believe that you would not be willing to— But since you want to avoid using violence, help me convince Eugenie. My colleagues and I know how to sort through.
It seems to me that all members of this expedition are— Everybody listen.
How awful. What happened to them?
Someone wanted us to believe that they were killed by some swamp. Your colleagues were murdered, and their bodies abandoned to the—
What?
Brother Virgil.
Monster!
You stupid goose. You shouldn't have been so quick to accept these and want to reveal them for all to hear.
How dare you present your—
Bit of poison on my blade, and let's go! Things are about to get dicey!
I'm sorry, sister. Brother
The coward.
And perhaps I shouldn't have revealed his, but I thought it was the best way of ensuring he would be judged.
Considering how high tensions have been these last few days. Here. Take this.
Alas.
We will have to go back to—
Were you hoping to discover—
Of course. This place, the last tablets speak of a journey north. But even if Virgil is no longer—
We could go there for you if you wish.
That would be marvelous. Of course. I think I noticed a path going north. Perhaps you will be lucky enough to find more of his—
Don't worry. I will conduct—
about to get dicey! Motion if you want to cast more spells! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. We should rummage through this area. If someone lived here, it must have been in a drier place.
Another one of those monstrosities.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! To cast more spells. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Let's see if you can ward off this feint. Drink a potion! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Your armor will no longer protect you! You're running out of energy! Drink a potion! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells! Things are about to get dicey! spells. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Things are about to get dicey. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. To my help. And death to the ash! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Drink a potion! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! A cavern! If I were an old hermit, this is probably where I'd have settled.
Some people have lived, but we will have to look further than one place to visit.
Then let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. your spell. Let's see if you can ward off this.
Some murals and knickknacks. This could be the place where the saints settled.
Let's take a closer look at these paintings. We may learn something from them. This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest, getting his face painted by a masked native.